Flight risk. A pun on so many levels. We have our main flight risk, the snitch set to testify against Mr. Maroney. We have our pilot, who is a risk to this flight. He's secretly a hitman ready to kill everyone in the slowest way possible. He just really loves killing.
I will kill anyone, anywhere. Children, animals, old people, doesn't matter. I just love killing.
We have a risky flyer, because this is one of the ricketiest planes you can ever get in. And our whole flight is simply in risk, because Maroney has people everywhere, and someone leaked the plan. You just can't trust anybody these days, can you? So now here we are. 10,000 feet in the air, a maniac tied up in the back, a plane flying nowhere, and government agent has to figure out how to fly on the fly. How does she get out of this situation? Well, she takes 3 deep breaths and finds herself someone on the radio. So, welcome the voice of reason, Hassan, to our tiny crew. And that's the premise. 3 people in the air, one of them trying to kill the others, and a 4th person helping us navigate this situation as best he can. And for a movie like this, where there really isn't a whole lot happening, character is key. Crimbopulous Michael is really just a plot point for this movie. Beyond loving to kill, he really doesn't do a whole lot. And he's not exactly fun to watch like the one from Rick and Morty. He's just your standard insane killer. Snitch, for his part, is a good character. His moments with the government agent are sweet, and I enjoyed watching how their relationship grew and morphed throughout this movie. However, he is that comic relief character that is a nervous wreck. Always whining, always talking and talking and talking, as though the things he says are actually funny or interesting. And they're not, and he is not. It gets annoying to watch after a bit. These kinds of characters can be done right. He has good moments, but considering he's paired with a dry government agent, it really does not work towards his benefit. Hassan is the best part and the true comic relief of this movie, and he's just a voice on a phone for all of the 5 minutes that he's actually in this movie. It's interesting what you can accomplish when you're so limited in what you can do. So we have the plot point, the annoyance, the guy who's here all of 5 minutes, which leaves government agent to be the one to truly shoulder this movie. Once again, she does have her moments of greatness, and we do root for her. She's acting just like anybody else really would. She's nervous and trying her best in such a difficult situation. However, she is a generic government agent that has one final chance to prove herself. We never get a full sense of who she is or why she's here. It's just a matter of, I screwed up in the past and I'm trying to rectify that. We do have some good character moments here and there, and the action works when it's actually happening and it's not breaking rules that this movie has set up in the past. But there are so many dead spaces that actually rely on these characters being interesting that the entire movie really becomes a big meh. Honestly, just go see Wolfman instead. It still has this same generic character problem, but it's actually done in a way that makes us care. Unlike in this movie.